Hey, what's up, everybody? We're checking out Dave Chappelle finds out his son smokes weed right after this. All right, of course, welcome back to any of my subscribers. Love you guys. You're helping me build a really cool channel, and I really super appreciate it. We're checking out a little bit more Dave Chappelle this time. This time, it's Dave Chappelle finds out his son smokes weed. As a parent, I can say this is probably going to be a little interesting. So this is all part of what seems to be turning into a Dave Chappelle marathon very quickly. And I'm good, man. His stuff is great. So we're going to check this one out. And here we go.
You know how I know I'm getting old? This is embarrassing, but I was in my hotel room. I'm not gonna lie, I was jerking off, like. And I was like really sweating it out. And this is when I knew I was old. I just gave up in the middle, like nothing even happened.
Oh no. I don't ever want to be that old.
I don't like looking at my dick anymore. My dick looks distinguished. It's old, an old looking dick. It's got salt and pepper hair all around it. My dick looks like Morgan Freeman in the 90s. Without the dots. My dick narrates. Dave pulled me out and started jerking me around and jerking me around. But not with the same vigor as when he was young. He and I both knew nothing was coming out. I see my age in my children. I came home from the road, this is not long ago. I've been gone for, if you can picture, I was gone for weeks and weeks. And when I came back, nobody was home. Now, one person in my family thought that maybe I'd like to see them when I got back. Like, they knew when I was coming back, but they just weren't home. And that shit was a wake-up call.
Man.
You know, like when my kids were little and the tour bus would pull up to the house, these motherfuckers would spill out. Dad is home, hooray! And they'd hug me and kiss me, and then as the years went on, they'd get less interested. Hey, everybody, look, it's Mr. Promises back from the road.
Ouch.
But empty house, that's some cold shit. And I went into my oldest son's room. I was like, hello, hello. He was gone. And I'd never done this to him before, but for some reason I just did it. I just looked through his shit. Just to see who this motherfucker was becoming. And I found these notebooks and I started going through the notebooks and it was all this wonderful poetry in them. Written as his handwriting. I didn't even know this nigga wrote poems. And then I looked through his drawers and I opened up his middle drawer and I found this rolling paper.
Oh boy.
And I looked down at them papers like, oh, that's where that poetry's coming from.
Yep.
And that shit broke my heart. I mean, I smoked weed, but I mourned my son's innocence. And I cried a little bit. And I took his papers upstairs to my room. Rolled some weed that I'd hid from the family. And I got really high. And then I got paranoid, so I put his papers back how I found them. So he wouldn't know what I was up to.
So ridiculous.
That happened until he sees the special.
Well
nigga,
played,
I found your papers. He's a cold motherfucker. Let me tell you, this kid is only 16 years old. Listen to what he did to me. This motherfucker calls me up in the middle of the night. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. He goes, Dad, don't be mad. I knew something was terribly wrong.
Don't ever start like that.
What's going on? He said, listen, I'm fine. And don't forget, you told me to do this. I'm at a party, and my designated driver had too much to drink. And me and my friends need you to come pick us up. I said, Jesus Christ, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, nigga. I am shit-faced.
Oh, no. It's so stupid.
But I figured, fuck, it's better me than some kid.
Dang, come on.
I might as well roll the dice and go pick my nigga up. I said, all right, I'm coming to get you. Just give me the address and I'll be right there. And then he gave me the address and I was shocked. I said, son, you are not gonna believe this, but I'm at the same party, nigga.
Stupid. Oh man. Those young years are precious with the kids, man. You gotta soak that up before they start to, you know, move out and their peers kind of take that place a little bit. So you gotta soak up that time while they're little. But oh man. But there's also that cool space where, you know, it's like my younger sister, you know, she came into adulthood and it wasn't so much like big brother, little sister anymore. It was just, you know, she was in that space of adulthood with us, so it was pretty cool. You know, I can't imagine how ridiculous it is around the Chappelle household. I mean, just with the little nuggets he drops here and there, I can only imagine. But anyhow, well, we're definitely rolling through some more. We've got a couple more Dave Chappelle clips coming up next. So hit that subscribe and notify so you don't miss out on those. If you got ideas for other things that we should check out, put those in the comments. And thanks so much for checking out this video. Watch out for another one coming soon.